Hey guys, I got a really quick one for you today. I got a plush in the mail from Hot Topic. I bought this because I wanted to replace the one I had in my show already. So this is kind of like I want to do a compare and contrast, but for the life of me, my closet is a wreck right now, and all my plushies are in there. That's one thing I'm doing today is I'm cleaning up my whole space because I wrote the next episode of Station Square Story. So hopefully we'll get around to that in the near future. Um, yeah, what I got, GE Classic Knuckles. Now, in the case of like Sonic and Tails and all those other new plushies I got, they were to replace the old ones. And they are different plushes. They aren't just like a same version of the plush I already had. In this case, it kind of is. It appears to be slightly different though, so hopefully we can see the differences. I'm noticing one big one already. So this is 10-inch Sonic Classic Knuckle. It just says Knuckle on the sticker. It doesn't say Knuckles. Yeah, I actually got my Dodon Paw plush from Hot Topic as well, off their website. Okay, so this was produced in 09 of 2024. So this is a bit older. This is like over a year old at this point. But he still has that same Knuckles charm. So here he is. He's got the yellow hanger, and he's got the face, and he's got his Knuckles. It's basically the same plush. To my knowledge, give me a minute. I'm going to try and find this dude so we can compare and contrast it to the one I already had. But let me see if I can find it. So I got him, and to make this a little interesting, I actually found the other Knuckles plush I own and the other one. So we're going to compare all four of them I own. Two of them are the same. So this is the Knuckles I've been using in my show. I've had this since elementary school or middle school times. You probably can't tell that he looks that bad until you hold up the other one. You kind of see the discoloration on the hands. One of his Knuckles' fists, like his thumb is loose basically, so he's got a loose. You can see how discolored his hands are in comparison to this one. And I'm noticing a few like little differences. Only one major difference, actually, which are the I don't know what you'd call these, the little dots on his shoes. In this case, they're like embroidered onto the foot. Where I'm surprised I never lost any of these. On this old one, probably the first print or one of the first runs they did, they're little like pieces of felt. But other than that, they appear to use basically the same head. And as far as just like looking at them, they do look pretty identical otherwise. I think the old one has slightly longer legs in comparison to the new one, and maybe just slightly larger limbs in general. It just looks just the slightest bit bigger in comparison to the new one. But this new one looks beautiful in terms of like, he's clean, and he's got, I think the bottom of the shoes are different, or maybe they aren't. No, they aren't. This one just feels different because it's old and like been through outside, been in the mud and the rain and the muck. Whereas this one is brand spanking new. It actually has a classic Sonic tag on it. Not for ages under 15 years old. So here's Classic Knuckles. And here's the other Classic Knuckles plush I have. This is from Tomy. I don't know when this was produced at all, but this is Classic Knuckles from Tomy. It's like one of the 6, 7, 8-inch plushes or whatever. I don't have a production date on this. Tomy stuff was like really cool. Never really went all the way with it. They only ever really did Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Metal Sonic, Shadow, and then you got a few like other random characters. Like I know you got a Vector plush randomly, and you got like the 10-inch Dark Chow, and you got a Zavok figure randomly in Infinite. But other than that, they kind of stuck to the main kind of few characters. They didn't really branch out. I do have another Tomy plush I really like, which is Styx the Badger. But that's from the Sonic Boom line. I would kill for a GE Styx. I think that would be sick. But I don't know if they'll ever make her. I don't know if she'll ever be in the series again. But yeah, here he is in plush form, looking real nice. Black eyes. He's kind of got like his fist like he's squaring up. Also kind of cool. Yeah, this I never took the tag off this because I never thought I'd use him in the show, and I don't think I ever will. So keeping him as nice as possible. Classic Knuckles from Tony. Got this for Christmas one year, I remember. And then the other Knuckles I have, obviously, as you probably know, I did a video on him recently, is Superman Knuckles. This is the only modern Knuckles plush I have. He's got the purple eyes and the ginormous tag, and I want to use him in videos. I actually have 2 of these because I had an idea for a thing with them. I don't know if it'll ever come to fruition. But yeah, this is really cool. Not in the same style, but for $10, this is like absolutely amazing. And like is really cool. It's a really cool series with all of them. It's like all the DC characters. I think they made the right decision picking which character is which. But yeah, to kind of end this off, here he is. This is GE Classic Knuckles. This is I think a perfect representation of especially Classic Knuckles. So this is a 10 out of 10. This is a perfect plush. And he's my favorite Sonic character. And real quick, the reason I went with this over their modern, they do have a modern Knuckles plush. I went with this, buying another one of these instead of getting the new one, because the other one is posed, and just for like the sake of plush videos and like Station Square stories, I thought it would be nice to have a more neutral Knuckles, even though it would have been cool to kind of have purple eye Knuckles, modern Knuckles, as he's the Knuckles I'm more familiar with, to be honest. But this is the Knuckles. It's kind of cool to have like an updated version of the one I had when I was a kid too. So yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. And got a few projects coming up. The next episode of Station Square Stories. I also have another like a really big project that has nothing to do with plush videos that I think I'll post on this channel, but that's going to take me multiple hours and I have to play like a ton of video games to do that. I'm ranking some stuff. Got a whole bunch of games I need to get through in order to do that. I've been playing through some video games. So yeah, new Station Square Stories hopefully soon. I wrote the script for it. I'll probably start filming. It is terribly cold outside, and I just don't know. Just need to heat up a little bit in order to film out there. I was walking out there today and I was like, I could probably film, but I would probably be rushing because I'd be freezing. But yeah, Knuckles, the greatest Sonic the Hedgehog character. Anyway, whatever. I'm gonna end it there. Whatever. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.